morning, viewers. My name is Abiola. Welcome to your learning program, Reflections. Me here today on the program is Honorable Olumide Yakub Ali, popularly known as Oya. He's the executive chairman of Akinyele South LCD. Honorable Chair, you're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Good day, viewers. I hope you enjoy this beautiful program.
Now that's Ajimobi, that's APC leader in APC. How to Oyo State debate, you are the chairman and you see things. How will you describe the present administration? How has it fared in the last 1 month?
Well, what you asked me is a very sensitive question because I'm APC. So when I talk, they might think I'm talking from that perspective. But you see, governance, approach to governance is dynamic, all right? And everybody has the way they approach it, all right? But if you ask me to say how far they've been able to go in this 1.5 years, I would say they have not performed optimally at all. In terms of security, let me start with that. The primary duty of the governor, which is the chief security officer of the state, is to secure lives and properties of the Equatorial State. This and present administration has done badly, poorly in that regard. For example, in Akere, where I belong to, we've had series of serial killers killing people, innocent people, and up to now, I've seen that nothing has been done about it. The guy was arrested, later he escaped from the cell, he killed one more person, and he has been arrested again. That's just one. Recently, we had of the bank robbery in Tokyo recently, and that's something that's not happened in a very, very long time. Just about 2 weeks ago, a police station at Ikolaba was attacked. One inspector was killed. These are things that have become strange in this state. It has not happened in a very long time. ARTW recently road, you can't go near those places anymore. People are afraid to go out now. Armed robberies is on the increase. So there's a problem with our security architecture in Oyo State. We need to brace it firmly. We need to be focused on delivering security because without security, nobody will invest in Oyo State. So I will implore the governor to take it decisively. He should be serious about solving the security issues in Oyo State. Just about 2 weeks ago, somebody was killed in Ibaraba, Langlaten. They went to farm, he was killed on his farm. The fiancé was killed, the girl was kidnapped. All these things are becoming rampant. It's happening almost every day. When you're going out now, you're praying to God that I should go and come back safely. In neighborhoods, armed robbery incidents are being reported every now and then. So I believe there's something wrong. So they should really get it right because it's our joy that they get it right. That's what we pray for. So I believe we should work on that seriously. And not just on that, infrastructure wise also, we're not really seeing anything. A lot of projects that when we started has been revoked. Our government will continue. It should continue and finish up these projects for the use of the people. The circular road has been abandoned. A lot of other projects, road, the Diape Akuba has been abandoned. A lot of other projects have been abandoned. And government, Ajimobi did not use his money to do those things. It was government's money. So I believe the new administration now should continue with all these projects. The school, look at our schools. Recently, I watched a video online where children were carrying tables and chairs to school for exams at this age. For crying out loud, that didn't happen in 8 years of Ajimobi regime. The SGB will have taken care of that. The school governing board system that Ajimobi put in place will have taken care of that. But this new administration came, scrapped that, abolished it. And now, to even give schools subvention is a problem. Schools are complaining. I'm close to a lot of teachers. They are complaining. Principals are complaining. The learning atmosphere is now it has degenerated in our schools now. So a lot of things like culture, nothing is happening. We got a loan of 7.6 billion to develop two agricultural settlements, but nothing is really happening. We've not seen anything happen in those places. So agricultural wise, nothing's happening. And now that's actually where he said he's going to be the mainstream staying of his government. But not still that. So I pray he gets it right. Okay, and deliver
So
left of the right. So,
I would like to know what will your party be doing about this? If you say things are not the way it used to be under your party's administration, is there any normally they will be able to like the party is trying to have a comeback?
sure.
Do you see that possible? Possible.
Oh yeah, I can tell you categorically that come 2023,
When the governor is a man of the people already.
my brother, I need to go to the streets. The narrative that putting right now, they're changing. Because see, the people want deliverables. They want things they can see, not things that have been promising them for a while now. Okay, the people want the democracy, the benefit of democracy. They want to see it. They don't want promises. A lot of the campaign promises made by this administration have not been kept. Okay, a lot of people, even on the streets, are going through a hard time. A lot of businesses have been affected, the demolition of people's stores and all of that. So, APC by 2023, you can rest assured that we are prepared. But right now, our party is stronger. A lot of people are left are back now. Okay, and we've been doing reconciliation amongst our members, and we are getting it right. So come 2023, I can bet it with you that APC definitely change that body states by 2023 because what we did wrong then, we've actually solved a lot of it, and they are not doing a lot of things wrongly. So we are just looking at them and we're just waiting back. But I can let you know that a lot of underground things will happen in our party right now. And by 2023, we'll get it right. And we're coming back to give the people a better service delivery, which they are used to in other states.
Yeah, thank you. What about your party administration? You have quite the administration,
Yeah.
president of Kuala administration of APC. How will you see them in terms of security, which is more of being criticized? One of his three main points of the administration, security, the security restriction in the country. Right now, the insecurity is not main, as I don't know if you are aware of it's escalating or as a way they are escalating. Is that the way you put it?
That's what I put it. Okay, for example, let me come in that. I would appraise President Buhari, and I'll tell you that he has done very well to my own standards. Okay, but I used to live in Abuja. I spent 13 years in Abuja, and there was a point in Abuja that your kids couldn't go to school. I had to relocate my family abroad because of that. My school's children was actually bombed. Okay, in the heart of Abuja. The police headquarters, News Edet House, was attacked and bombed in the middle of Abuja. The United Nations headquarters in central area was bombed right there in Abuja. Right, the barracks, Mangala barracks, okay, the Mami market close to it, was actually bombed in Abuja, okay, and so many other ones. Right now, Buhari has been able to solve all this, all right. But the lead to definitely, it's you can't do it all in 5 years. But what we're saying is, we have seen that the insecurity is only happening in far northeast. Before now, Boko Haram took over a lot of local government in the northeast. All right, they actually had their flags in those local governments. Of course, all those things are things of the past. We have taken over those local government from Boko Haram. All right, fine. There's still some small elements of attacks here and there, which is definitely you can those ones cannot be unavoidable. You cannot unavoid those things because they are also being sponsored. All right. So what we're saying is it has reduced. Even the banditry in Zamfara State, we have seen that it has really gone down. And I can let you know that most of these attacks are political. They are masterminded by some politicians. All right. Look at the Fulani farmers attacks. Before election in 2019, it was so high, especially in the southwest. They were killing people everywhere. Before elections, just prior to the elections. And immediately after election, what happened? It stopped. All those things were done, right? Some crooks, some politicians that wanted to hate this man back. So I would say a lot of those things are political masterminded by some people, all right, some bad people. But Buhari has tried, in terms of even infrastructure, he has really tried. What we've seen background to Lagos now, you can actually go on train. We've not seen that working in a very, very long time. We've not even seen it. Right now, Lagos Badger Expressway is almost completed. The second Niger Bridge is about 70% ongoing. A lot of other infrastructure projects, the airports are looking better now. Okay, a lot of other roads are being refurbished now. The new roads are being constructed. The airports of Abuja to town can go by train. So many things that we've not seen. And don't forget that while they were in government, crude oil was over $100 per barrel. And we're doing over 2.1 million barrels a day. But right now, in Buhari's tenure, crude oil came as low as $28 per barrel. And then we're doing over just less than a million. So with little money, we've been able to see better results. We've been able to achieve more, much more with little money available. So I think President Buhari, we should give it to him. He's not a magician, but he's a determined and a focused leader that wants the best for the people because about the people. Democracy is for the people, the government for the people, and the people to the people. So when the people are not suffering, then that's when the government can say it has done well. And mind you, on corruption, corruption has also reduced. In the PDP era, you never see a minister going to face the National Assembly for corrupt practices. But we have been able to do all this because we do not condone corruption. You have seen the Minister of Labour face the National Assembly. National Assembly, they are APC guys, most of them. The committees that face them are APC. You have seen the Minister of Niger Delta also face the panel. This is APC facing APC. So that means that we do not condone corruption. So I think let's give it to him. Nigeria is in a better path right now. I will get there. It doesn't take 1 day. It doesn't take 4 years or 5 years to correct all the wrongs that have been done in the last 16 years. But we have the path to greatness, and by God's grace, we shall achieve greatness.
All right, we are very happy for having you.
Thank you so
as the
much.
chairman.
Thank you so much.
And thank you, our viewers.
Thank you so much.
It's the end of another program of reflections. So we keep you posted.